So yeah, my basic ingredient for my pancake. Yeah, you have the butter, the baking powder. This is optional. It's cinnamon. It's just to add flavor to it. Sugar, flour, salt, groundnut oil to fry. Instead of using water, I decided to use milk to add more nutrients to it, and of course the egg. So this is my butter that I'll be using, and my bowl is ready. It's just to start whisking. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to mix all the wet ingredients together, then add the dry ingredients. Keep watching. So that's my egg. That's the egg. I'm going to pour in the butter and also pour in a cup of milk. Then we whisk it together. This is the flour I'll be using, 500 grams of flour. I'll add a teaspoon of salt. I'll add 4 teaspoons of sugar, and I'll add the nutmeg. I'll mix the dry ingredient together, then pour everything in there. Of course, don't forget your baking powder, very, very important. So the dry ingredients is here. I'm using this to mix it because it's easier for me. Use what works for you. If you have a hand blender, it's also good to whisk it. I have that, but I don't have that time, and because of the noise, I'm not ready for that this morning. So keep watching. So I finished mixing. This is my dough, but it is too thick. Don't do your pancake. Don't fry your pancake like this. It is too thick. So that's the beauty of cooking. When it's too thick, you add some milk to it, or you change it. So I'm going to be adding little milk to it to get the right constituent that I want. So now I have the right texture I want. At this point, test and make sure that everything is accordingly. If you need to adjust, add 1 or 2 little things to make it perfect to suit your taste bud. So my oil is already heating. Don't forget, we need very little oil to fry this dough. Very little, very little oil to fry this dough. Not fry one at a time. Like this is what I'm scooping from here. Scoop it into your pan like that. The oil is not so hot. It's okay. It's okay. There's no problem. Just place it there. Let it heat up. It will heat up in no time. Just watch. But I told you, see, it's drying up gradually. You need this to support your turning. This is what you use to turn it. How do you know when to turn? When it starts bubbling inside like that. Take your, see, and you turn it. Wow, that's it. You turn it and allow it to fry for some minutes. Make sure your fire is not so high. Your gas is not so high. How you know it's done? You press it out. You see, there's nothing coming out. That shows you that it is fried. That's it. The second time, you don't need much oil. As I said, we used that much because it was the first one. Important to have this underneath in order to retain the residual oil in the pancake. That's why you always use this under your fried items. This is for my son's lunch box. 1 is not enough for him, so I gave him 1.5. If you can't finish it, he'll bring the rest home. But it's for his lunch box, and it's good to go. I'm still doing the rest.